The hit song by familiar-looking strangers who are playing tonight on the third day of Milwaukee's own Summerfest Music Festival. You'll have fun if you're going. All kinds of music stages supported by area corporations and yummy food by some of your favorite restaurants. Temperature is already 75 degrees, on its way up to a hot and humid 92 by the end.
Just me. So how are you? Messed up, I'm sorry. Your nightgown is kind of brown now. Look, I'm taking Dad's boat out. Hope that's okay.
Boy, you're up early. Going camping or what?
I'll give that to her.
Great. Hey, Mitch. Take a look at this. We could use someone like you around here.
I got you. I got you. Come on. Hold on. Be careful. I got it. Come on. Put your leg up. Come on. Come
Who the fuck are you? What am I doing on this boat?
Your plane crashed. I rescued you.
Where is it?
Your plane?
No, the backpack! Get it. Bring it back here. You stay up there, throw it back. Good! Where are you from?
From Milwaukee.
What's your name?
Mitch Lowe.
Lowe?
Yeah, Mitch Lowe. What's your name?
You don't know who I am?
Well, I'm supposed to know you?
Ow. Oh, my arm. Is it... Did I break it?
Yes, it's broken. So I put it in a splint.
Can't move my fingers.
I don't know how long you were in there, but, cold probably kept the swelling down.
My chest feels like it was crushed. Must have hit the yoke when I came down.
So you're from a world where people just pull knives on each other. We lost a prop.
No service.
All the way out here.
What the hell? Just more shit.
So who are you? Where are you from?
Michigan.
Michigan.
I've been there.
What's your plan?
I'm paddling.
Paddling. What direction?
West.
I don't think so. You're paddling in the direction of the clouds, which prevail generally from the west, especially this time of year, which means you're moving to the east. Look. I gotta get to Wisconsin.
Well, that's why I'm paddling west.
I agree we should be heading west, but it's the other direction, I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about. Anything to eat? You got nothing on board to eat?
There's plenty to drink.
Freshwater lake, but don't kid yourself. You drink this shit, you have the runs till kingdom come.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
There's been significant progress over the last few years. The lake is actually improving.
Forgot more about this lake than you'll ever know, trust me.
You know what? The School of Freshwater Science has some interesting things to say on the matter. For example, some of these big boats, right, that come in off the ocean, like the Caspian Sea, they've got these invasive mussels that are on the bottom of them. They let go, they go down about 300 feet, and they're like filter fish. My understanding is they're helping clean things up.
Well, how great is that?
You know what? Why don't you stab me after I give you some water?
Who'd you call?
What do you mean, who'd I call?
You said you called for help. Who'd you call?
No, I didn't. I didn't say that.
You got no radio? You do not here in the middle of the lake with no cell phone, no radio, no ship to shore. What's that?
Whitefish, pickled in sour cream and chives.
It's hairy. Open it.
No way.
Open it.
No way. That thing hasn't been in the refrigerator for like 20 years.
It's toxic.
Yeah. Shit. It's actually a pretty great product. My mom was our bookkeeper forever.
You didn't take my wristwatch off. When you dressed my arm, did you? You didn't, huh?
Thought it would, you know, help keep the swelling down.
No wonder my arm feels like it's gonna explode.
Thought that if
You gotta take this thing off.
All right.
Get my fucking wristwatch off! Take it off!
Stop! Right, all right. I got it. Let go. Let go.
It's
Got
acting
it.
like a tourniquet. Oh! No! Ah!
All right.
Take my watch. Point the hour hand at the sun. And bisect it with a 180-degree line. It creates two right angles. That line is north and south. Do it. Do it. I'm serious.
Give me your arm.
Serious.
Gin or vodka?
Vodka. It's a little early for that, isn't it? What else you holding out on me? Too early.
You should lift it up.
All right.
It's all right. Lift it up.
What's your paddling in a semicircle? Look. Clusto, where's my idol? I know what I'm talking about. You're not heading west. Point the hand at the sun. God, so, anyway.
Should elevate it for a little while.
Keep paddling.
West.
Do boats have speed limits out here on the open water?
I don't know. All right. West.
So you're gonna tell me your name?
Kelly. And right.
How'd you crash your plane, Kelly?
Flying to an air show in Oshkosh.
You were gonna stunt fly in that thing?
It's your job. What do you do?
I was a part-time supervisor at a warehouse.
Was?
Yesterday was my last day.
What's a warehouse?
Just a manufacturer.
Yeah?
How do the bugs get all the way out here?
What's a manufacturer, your warehouse?
Driveway markers?
Driveway markers.
Yeah, you know, like on a road when you see the driveway markers.
I guess everybody's got to do something.
So was it bad weather made the plane crash?
No, I took off before dawn. No sun glare. Temperatures are lower. Less traffic. Kept it low.
Then what?
Why'd you keep it low?
Hey, Kelly. You kept it low?
Kept it low. Barnstorming's like ice skating. Skimmy. You descend and let the floats dance a couple times with the surface, and then take off again. But at 40 feet, or what I thought was 40 feet, it was foggy. I had to depend on my instruments.
Let you down.
It must have been a faulty altimeter. I thought the water was farther away than it turned out to be, and the floats caught the surface. Stupid.
Anybody can make a mistake.
Why don't you just keep paddling? What are you doing out here? Middle of Lake Michigan, this old tub with no food, no phone. How far do you think you're going to get in this old dinghy without more gas? It sounds stupid to me. So stupid.
overheard in a restaurant recently. The guy said that every day there are signs or messengers that come into our life to help us, only most of us can't see them.
What?
I just don't think like that.
Think like how?
I've been trying to think like that. I realized that most of my life has to do with water. My body's made up of mostly water. I drink a ton of water. I love to swim in the water. I'm even a water sign, Pisces. Think that's the kind of sign he meant?
I don't know. What are those two?
Bleach, and nitroglycerin.
Is that why you're out here?
It was a basic idea.
What the hell kind of way is that to kill yourself?
I don't know.
Bleach and nitroglycerin. What are you're some kind of poet or something? What kind of idiot are you? What's up with that? You know, guys do it violent ways. A car, a gun. What you're trying to do it is like a woman would do it. Carbon monoxide, pills, poison liquid shit. Guys don't give a shit. Gun to the head, bam, you're out of here. I'll tell you what, why don't you take this, okay? Huh? Knife to the heart. End it. No? I've had this since high school. It would be an honor for it to take a life. No? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna put this over there, and if you summon enough stupid fucking courage to do it, it'll be easy to get at. In the meantime, keep paddling. Nitroglycerin? It's liquid dynamite. Where'd you get that shit? How are you planning on doing it?
What difference does it make?
What, you gonna drink it? And then jump up and down until you fucking explode? You asshole holdout.
You want some?
Yeah.
Don't eat all of it. My mother's recipe.
These are great. Your mother know you're out here planning on doing what you're doing?
Yeah, she knows. Whether or not she can actually comprehend anything is,
She's dead?
Alzheimer's.
Oh, man.
6 years.
Your wife, your girlfriend? You know you're out here?
I'm not married, and I don't have a girlfriend.
How are you, Kelly?
Hey, John. I'm good.
You've been working some seriously long hours. Need any extra money beyond the overtime?
Yeah.
Okay. Take this backpack to your first stop. Just leave before dawn, make the connection. $3 grand is yours. You in?
Yeah.
That's good.
When's your birthday?
Mid-March,
What date?
21st.
You said you were Pisces, right?
Yeah.
How were you delivered?
What?
Cesarean or natural?
How do I know?
Was your mother into astrology?
I have no idea.
My wife knew this woman. She was expecting, so she had the doctor do a cesarean. So the kid would be a Sagittarius instead of a Scorpio.
So what does it have to do with anything?
You're a Pisces, but maybe only because your mom didn't want you to be an Aries or a Taurus or a Leo or some shit.
You think she messed with my fate on purpose?
Maybe.
No. No. No! No, the bag was open. All right, the bottle was in my hand, the decision was made. Ow. Okay, are you trying to tell me that this isn't my destiny? Is that what you're trying to say?
It doesn't have to be. Put that shit down. Sorry.
You're not a well man. You need attention.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to.
What are we gonna do now?
No kidding. If I don't make my connection, you'll be dead too.
What?
I don't know who I'm supposed to meet. If I don't make my drop, they'll send guys after me. And who are you but here and dead?
What drop?
There's a sealed GPS tracker in this bag. They know my flight plan. They know exactly where I'm gonna be. If I'm more than 30 minutes late,
What?
they send guys after you.
You're like some kind of messenger?
A courier. This lake has shipping lanes across it. Up in the sky, there's a transportation highway connecting the bordering states. Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin. I crisscross it a couple times a day. It's faster than driving. There are no cops. Fact is, I was looking for their boat or their planes that you pulled me out of the water.
What would they need you for if they have access to a plane?
Minimize their risk. I get popped. I'm just a courier. I could've got those skiers' attention. You could've dumped me off with them and been on your way. And you're alone. Done the deed. Now you're a little of my shit.
You all right?
Fine. Take some of that vodka now. Thanks. What are you doing?
I'm going fishing.
Like that?
Yeah. Something my dad and I used to do when I was a kid.
Are you kidding me? They got 100-pound salmon in this lake. They'll take your toe right off. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Did you get a bite?
Watch this.
You got a fish?
I do. Wait, look at this.
It's a walleye. Yeah, you got yourself a fish. There's no place to cook it. It's too small anyway. Toss it back. Throw it back. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Here. I'm seasick!
Put a little pressure on your wrist.
What?
Like this, it'll help with the seasickness.
How?
3 fingers below the crease of your wrist. Put like that between the tendons. Just hold it.
You got a broken arm.
I'll do it for you. Like that.
Feels weird. You ever try to kill yourself before?
I've thought about it.
Who hasn't?
Actually, I have tried a couple of times.
Yeah?
Last week, in fact, I was on a bridge on the south side of town. And I just pulled on the wheel of the car to try and get it to jump over the guardrail. Would have fallen 200 feet to the industrial valley floor below.
What the hell?
The curb was too high. My wheelbase was too low, so the car just kind of banged off the wall and the tire just skidded along.
Ever try to do something like that when you were sober?
No,
You were drunk.
a little drunk.
A little. Which means it was a botched attempt, I think.
You think it's easy, you try it sometime.
And this attempt on the boat botched too, I think.
I didn't botch this attempt, you botched it for me, and I'm not drunk.
Yet.
Well, you never messed up this bad?
No.
You crashed.
Yeah.
You crashed your plane and almost killed yourself.
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to kill myself.
Those skiers might have rescued you, which means that I'm not responsible for you if you died. Me, on the other hand...
What?
It's because of me that my father had a job.
Okay.
Someone died because of a decision that I made, almost like you just did.
No way I had a choice.
With our help.
People have choices.
With our influence.
Even if you don't make
We
a choice,
are
it's a choice.
who we
Your
are.
dad. We're talking about your dad here. Are you a man or a mouse?
We are who we are.
You're a mouse. When I was a child, my mother used to say to me, if you had another brain, it would be lonesome. Talking to you, I finally understand what she meant. Regret. The worst thing about it is, it's like a debt you can never repay.
We'll see.
Are you like this with women?
Like what?
Pain in the ass.
I don't go out much.
But you can get a hobby or exercise more. You like to swim, you should swim.
You married?
Yeah. Got a picture on the wall in the fold-out thing. Here. It's my family.
Beautiful.
We were living in a really nice house. Way beyond our means, actually. When the economy tanked, they cut my hours. My wife got laid off.
Love you, Dad. Have a good day.
Love you too.
Started looking into anything, including franchises. There are some good ones out there. But for some reason, the good ones didn't interest me.
There was one in particular that seemed easy. It wasn't really my thing. But I had to have something. And we were running out of time.
It was that stupid stop sign at corner of Gray Fox and 4th, and you're coming down the big hill, and you can see a million miles each way that no cars are coming. You have to make that sharp right. So what's the point of coming to a full stop?
Because it's against the law. I've seen you do it. Why? Why do you do this?
I don't want to use my brakes for that.
What?
I don't want to use my brakes that much.
Why?
To save them, to save money.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Next few times we want to go out to dinner, we won't. That'll cover the cost of the brakes. Use your brakes.
It got so bad we almost moved into this really crappy trailer park.
So what was the easy franchise?
Selling electronic cigarettes. Can you believe it? Electronic cigarettes, me a health nut. They don't make real smoke. I mean, so I took on more courier hours because I wanted to spend more time with my family. You get the picture, right?
After you've been in jail a while, would it seem worth it?
At least I'm trying, which is more than say for you.
Really?
Look, I've forgotten more about living than you'd ever know.
Yeah. And you get to be a pilot. How many people in this world get to be a pilot?
You'd be surprised. Some money and a bunch of hours, you can private a plane. Remember, I carry parcels, not people. It's a whole different licensing process if you want to be rated to fly anything bigger than a twin-engine, 6-passenger.
Still.
I mean, 1 in 9 people in Alaska have their pilot's license.
Probably out of necessity.
Here. Thanks. Tastes good. How's it look?
It's okay. What's your wife's name?
Kim.
Kim. You ever think it's kind of supposed to be like what our names are? You know, like Robert Brickhouse or Karen Light. Or me, Mitch Lowe. Lowe. Am I supposed to be Lowe because that's what my name is?
You don't like it, change it. Doesn't matter, don't do it.
Yeah? What would Kim N. Wright have to say about it?
Mrs. Enright would say, don't be stupid.
They have a new male raptor at the nature center, red-tailed hawk. And they just figured out yesterday that he only has 2 eyelids. Now, all raptors are supposed to have 3 eyelids. They have an upper lid and a lower lid, and they have this 3rd transparent eyelid that closes laterally across the eyes. And this one keeps the eyes moist, and it protects their eyes when they're flying, and it protects their eyes when they're eating. But this little guy just doesn't have that. Doesn't have that extra bit of protection. That's me, Cal. I'm that extra bit of protection. have to let me in. You don't have to shoulder everything by yourself, baby, but I can't help if you don't let me in.
Holy cow. Didn't realize we were that close to Niagara Falls. Jeez. Now I gotta take a leak. You got a pail or anything? God. Put it down there, just put it down there. I miss my family. Probably just getting out of Taekwondo.
Taekwondo?
Yeah, they're probably going rollerblading or maybe to a movie.
Shit.
Well, maybe. I think I'm off by an hour or so, seeing as we're in the middle of the lake.
What does the middle of the lake have to do with anything?
Well, we're smack dab on top of the time zone line.
Really? Time zone was right down the middle of the lake, huh? Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Brewers are pretty good this year.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. There you go. It's good.
You know what the laws are in Michigan concerning suicide?
Oh, come on.
Because if we're closer to Michigan than Wisconsin, there could be stiffer fees and penalties.
Are you telling me that someone came up with a law against killing yourself?
Of course, there's suicide laws, and they're different from state to state.
What do I care? I'm dead anyway.
Well, somebody's gonna have to dispose of you. I don't know about Wisconsin, but Michigan's conservative. They could come after your estate.
I don't have much of an estate.
Doesn't matter. You still owe it. Somebody's gonna be on the hook for it.
Yeah? How much?
Could be as much as 10 grand, maybe more.
Wow. Oh. Oh, come on!
Goodbye, Brewers. Any damage? It's gotta hurt.
They wear helmets?
Who?
The kids, when they rollerblade, they wear helmets.
I don't know. They probably do. They wear those wrist guard things.
Well, that's good, but you gotta make sure they wear helmets every single time. I mean, they're gonna fall, it's guaranteed.
What are you so hot about?
If somebody told you that soon you were gonna fall on the concrete at 10 to 15 miles an hour, you'd protect yourself, right?
Yeah, probably I would, yeah.
Yeah, of course you would. Have you ever split up with someone and both of you decide not to talk to each other for a few weeks? You know, to kind of see what it feels like if you miss each other and all?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but not for 2 weeks.
But I mean, you think it's common. I mean, that people do that.
I don't know.
Lori suggested that we do that.
That's not good.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea. During that time, she went out with her girlfriend. She said she met somebody, and that he was her soulmate. And then she went on a trip with him to New York. And they went rollerblading in Central Park, and she fell down and cracked her head open. She died.
Jeez. How long were you two together?
Not long, but I think she might have said yes if I would have asked her to marry me. Maybe she would have. Nobody ever made me feel like that before.
What are the chances of that happening, meeting someone so fast?
Why didn't she just talk to me? You know, I mean, if she was feeling something before, why wouldn't she have just... I mean, maybe there's something that I could have done different. I mean, should I have done something? Should I have done more? Should I have tried harder?
Don't do that to yourself. Not worth it.
I don't even have a picture of her. We're sinking.
What?
Look at the back of the boat.
Shit.
Whatever knocked off the propeller when I ran over your plane must have punctured the hull.
Great, now we're the Edmund fucking Fitzgerald.
We're gonna have to shift our weight to the front of the boat. Not them?
No.
What's in the bag, Kelly?
Cash. I was supposed to pick up a container at a predetermined time and location.
What's in the container?
I don't know.
You don't know. What do you think?
It can only be one of two things, considering it's black market and all. Drugs, maybe, probably. Maybe body parts.
Black market body parts?
There's a shortage. Kidneys, hearts, eyeballs. People stop filling out the donor box of the driver's license.
How much do you charge for an eyeball?
I decided on what my stock answer would be if I got caught. I was going to an air show in Oshkosh, but I wasn't going to Oshkosh. I was going to an airport outside of Milwaukee.
How did they get you mixed up in all this?
No other pilots available. I heard about this shit. I know what's going on. There's probably $125,000 in this backpack.
$125,000 in that backpack right there?
Poor choice on their part.
I see.
The backpack's lined with Kevlar. You can't open it.
We'll see about that.
No. I don't get paid. The seal's broken.
So we'll reseal it.
No. It's sealed electronically with UPC or something like that. It's not possible. Did you ever try to put the plastic seal back on a bottle of salad dressing? No way to. You can't open it.
Why not?
I want to get paid.
True what they say, Kelly, that from up in the sky, a ship's wake is visible for up to 10 hours?
Ship? Is that what you see?
Haven't you ever been to the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago?
Of course. Who hasn't from the Midwest?
You remember learning that?
What?
My mom, Dad, and I went on a family trip once up in Door County. I was a teenager. We were at the beach, and we all went to the water at the same time. My mom and I, we went swimming immediately. My dad didn't follow us in. She said he was probably hanging back because he was still spooked from the year before. Not knowing, I said, well, what happened the year before? She said that between the cold water and a hearty wave, he got overpowered, and for a moment, in the lake that he loved, he was drowning.
Huh.
And that afternoon, I went swimming with him alone, just me and my dad. I helped him through his fear. And all he had to say about it was, if I ever die before your mother, when she passes, make sure she's cremated so she doesn't get cold.
Jerky. Forgot. That's all I got.
Really? Asshole holdout?
Yeah.
Joseph Lowe?
My dad.
What? Come on, Mitch, give me the long and short of it. Second thought, just give me the short.
My dad typically bounced around from job to job. At the beginning of the year, found himself running low on opportunities. With my mom basically brain dead, he's getting lonely. So he was hired to do some general work around the warehouse. I got him the job. I taught him what to do. He was killed. His head was crushed.
Man. Your dad?
I wasn't the one who told him to go help out with the semi. I should have been the one to help. He was not experienced enough to do that job.
Here. You take this. Fucking do it. I'd kill myself if I saw something like that.
I can't get the image out of my head. It just plays over and over and over again. I just keep seeing it. The insurance company voided his policy on a technicality. They said that, due to his advanced age and condition, he wasn't suitable for the kind of work that I had him doing.
Jesus, Mitch. Nobody's
The
gonna...
insurance company basically confirmed the fact that it was my fault.
Nobody's gonna want to be near you.
You gotta talk to someone about that.
You just kill yourself. You gotta get this water out of this boat. You gotta get the water out of this boat. Gotta get the water out.
Come on. We gotta get you in the bow. Come on. Get away from the water. Come on. Be careful.
Get water. You need a dog.
Why, you got a dog?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Joey.
What kind is he?
Dachshund rescue dog, greatest dog in the world. We were in the woods a couple years ago and she got shot.
No.
Yeah, hunter mistook him for a raccoon. His hips and his legs are useless. One evening, I was reading the paper in the living room. I farted really loud. Joey just looked at me and wheeled himself out of the room.
It's a good story.
You gave your dad an opportunity. You couldn't prevent what happened. Same thing with your ex-girlfriend. Couldn't prevent what happened.
Thanks, Gil. What, it's a bomb now?
GPS tracker. They must be getting close.
Here, hold on.
It's cramping my arms.
Just breathe. Breathe. Take a deep breath. Come on.
I want my wife. I want my wife.
Here.
How do you figure out the shit that women do? Men, for that matter.
All right? Kelly? Hey.
And that name thing. You know, where we are our names. Where we're a reflection of that things.
Okay, what about it?
High to low.
High to low?
High to low. High to low. Top to bottom.
I don't understand.
Top to bottom. Peninsula.
Yeah? You okay? Don't close your eyes. Hey, Kelly, don't close your eyes, all right? Can you keep your eyes open for me? It's not time to sleep right now. You okay?
Balance.
What? Balance?
Time. The time.
The time.
The time.
The time? You want to know the time? Look at that. I got your watch. You know the time? The time in Michigan is 6:17. It's 6:17. It's 6:17. At home, okay? Kelly, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Come on. Come on.
Stop.
All right. Well, just stay with me. Just breathe, okay?
Anxiety will kill you. Oftentimes I think of that guy who got arrested trying to bulldoze down the freestanding ATM machine.
Yeah? You okay? I don't understand.
Think of the anxiety, the stress that guy was feeling. I realized. What was I talking about?
You were talking about somebody with an ATM machine and stress or anxiety or something. You talking about yours? You all right?
Mike!
It's okay.
Go!
Hey, that's all right. Just breathe.
Where am I?
Just breathe. Hey! Hold on now. Come on, breathe. Breathe. You gotta breathe. Breathe. Come on. Kelly! Kelly, you gotta breathe. Breathe! Breathe. Take a deep breath. Come on. Shit. Come on, man. Come here. All right, come on. Come on, you ready? Here we go. Come on. Come on, man. Good. You okay? Good. That's right. Hello?
Kelly,
Who's this?
is this Kelly? I need to speak with Kelly.
Can you tell me who you are?
We've been trying to reach Kelly all day.
I understand, but I need to know who you are.
Is he the one on the boat with you?
want the backpack? Fine. You want the backpack? Take it! Ah!
May I help you?
Yes. Yes, hello, is this 911? Hello?
911, may I help
Hi,
you?
we need emergency assistance right away.
What is the nature of the emergency,
I have a
sir?
plane crash victim. He's in his mid-50s and he's in convulsions.
Where are you located?
We're on Lake Michigan, in a little boat that's
Sir, can you be
sinking.
more specific about your
I don't know.
location?
We're in a small sinking boat. We're on the lake. I hope that's Milwaukee over there.
Can you be more specific?
No, I can't be any more specific. We're in the middle of the lake.
Sir, please try to
Please come. Hello? All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. You all right, buddy? We're gonna call Kim. How about that? Is she in here? We're gonna call Kim right now. There it is. Kim. Calling Kim right now. You wanna talk to her?
Kelly,
Hey, is this Kim?
Kelly, where are you?
No, this isn't Kelly. This isn't Kelly. I have Kelly. He's here. He's hurt.
Oh my God, it's been hours.
He's hurt, okay? But he wants to say hi to you. He can hear you, okay? So say hi. Okay? Say hi. He can hear you.
Kelly,
Can you say hi?
Kelly, are you okay? Where are
Say
you?
hi. She can hear you. Come on now. You hear her? You hear her? Kim? Hello? Hello, Kim? It's all right. She heard you. She heard you. She knows you're okay. All right? It's gonna be okay. They're gonna come and get us. All right? Help us on the way. Help us on the way. Breathe! God damn it. Come on. Breathe. Yeah, that's right. Breathe. Stay with me. No. Look at me right here. Right here. Yeah, just breathe. That's right. I know it hurts. Come on now. They're coming. They're on their way. Okay? can you give my buddy a message for me?
Sure.
Just tell him I'm gonna get a dog.